Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim World 2 live stream. I was just sorting out the camera there, so it was a bit sort of on the wrong bit. We're on Sandpatch Grade today. This will be the only stream of today, as this is around 2 hours long, so we usually do just one 2 hour long, two 1 hour long live streams, so this is just a whole 2 hour one. So this is your only stream of the day today, but it's going to be around 2 hours, so sort of fine. When the SD40, as usual, we go on the C40, obviously on the Sandpatch grade. We're starting off in Cumberland and we are going along to Rockwood. I'm just going to get this all sorted. In fact, let's release the brakes. We're literally all ready to go already. Let's apply a bit of power. I think I've done it right. Yeah, it's been a little while since I've been in here. I think we're set up correctly. One thing we do need to do actually is sort this out before we go. There you go, that'll be alright. Right, I'll be in the chat in a second, it's just loading up, but we've got 12 people in already, so thanks all for coming in pretty early. Right, should be coming into the chat any second now. Then we can see who we have already got in. Right, already in the chat, we've got Crazy Dash, we've got Devon, we've got Salty Chips, we've got Josh, we've got West Coast Mainline fan, we've got Chiltern Railway fan, we've got Mr. Adams and Semantic. Why are we not moving? How's everyone doing? It seemed to work before, didn't it, when we had that set to what it was before? Hello David, hello Amela, I'm good. Should we set that back to what it was? 'Cause it seemed to actually work when we did that. I don't know. That was a bit different in the SD40. So we should get moving. Hello, there's a Jet, how are you? I finally got TSW yesterday, awesome Devon. Put that in there. No, it does need to be in the setting, doesn't it? Oh, we want to be going that way. Yeah, it does need to be in Lead or Dead. Come to a stop. Yeah, alright, I'll use that one. Stop rolling back, come on. Right, let's go. Full whack. Or should we put it into full? See if we can actually get anywhere. We're in the slightly older locomotive, so we do get a bit less power. There you go, we're going now. Not sure and release the brake. Yeah, I'm good, Amela. I'm good. How are you? Hello, new model bus. How are you as well? Well, we're slowly heading out of here now. Hopefully everyone is having a good day. How are you, Joe? There is a third wave of COVID-19 coming. Probably not here because we're sort of ahead of the game, aren't we? Obviously in Europe they've been really slow with the vaccine, so we are like almost, we're over halfway. So I think we'll probably be fine. So yeah, we'll be fine. Can't wait for the Erosa. Yeah, same. It's going to be good. I'm still getting this in all the right places. Slowly making our way out of here. Hello family vlogs, how are you? Also, we have got a lot of weight behind us, and I believe we are doing a manifest train. So we'll actually we'll have a look at that in a second. Here we are. So I did want to do the container one, but I always forget what one that is. I thought that was the manifest one. I think that's the intermodal one, I think. We always end up not doing it. And that's, no, that's already in there. Where do I need to put it? There. There you go, we're all good. Hello Darko, how are you? Yeah, it's got a fairly heavy load today. So you're going to be taking it over the mountains. Journey time is around 1 hour and 50 minutes. Yeah, it's good Darko. Let's get that open. Do you have helper units? I'll have a little look. We do, we have a couple of ACs at the back. Okay, another train coming actually. Is there another one? Yeah, there's another one there. So we want to put the banking com on. Where's the radio? It's been a little while since we've been in this one. I'll find it somewhere. That's on. I think that's all good. Somewhere up here, it's on the radio. Banking com. Yeah, that should work now. Hello, I don't know what's this service. 1315. Yeah, radio isn't here, I believe, somewhere. Suppose on this we can actually stand up. It's quite funny, wasn't it? The OMW one. Radio. Yeah, don't know, Josh, mate. You hate this route, that's not good to hear, family vlogs, mate. Why is that? A bit more. Yes, we've got two SD40s and two AC4400s. Alright, David. Hello, Blaze, how are you? Lovely. So I believe we are actually cleared out of here. I should really turn on the signals. But I think we are... yeah, we're clear out of here. It's because they only have freight services, no passenger service. Well, I mean, it is an American freight route, not a passenger route. I see what you mean. But it's a fun route though, scenic. It's funny, ain't David? Alright, I don't know. Yeah, on this route, when you go for a red light at the end, it's like, oh, it's really annoying. Remember we did it on the Cumberland charge scenario? That was annoying. We've got 13 miles to Heinemann. That's the sort of first checkpoint. Have you got Spotify? I do have Spotify. You're in your local park? Nice place. I was in the park earlier. It's been pretty decent weather out there today. You can certainly tell spring is in the air. Most pain I've ever felt destroyed me going through that red light. Oof. Yeah, it's so crazy, Dash. Just brought on the road. Nice, Harry. Hello, Shayna. Yeah, I'm going to flash on here, Shayna. Yeah, Clinchfield's going to be good, Josh. Looking forward to it. Oh, it's making the weird little beepy thing. Hello, Mr. Train. I'm good today. How are you? So we can get up to 25 shortly, but it looks really detailed, the SD40. And look at all the sort of grime on it. It looks really good. Really, really detailed. If you search for OMW in Spotify, it will come up as well. Ah. Yes, Josh, it is looking very scenic, Clinchfield. And the things I like about Clinchfield is it's sort of single tracks. That's more of just sort of in the middle of nowhere. You have to wait for other trains to come through. That's, yeah, it's going to be good. Nice family vlogs. Fair enough, I don't know. Probably only a couple of weeks. Yeah, it's going to be a crazy dash. Can't wait to drive the F7. It looks pretty confusing. But I'm sure I'll get the hang of it. Also, you've got that little transistor lever and you have to change it every time if you want to go into dynamic brakes, which seems interesting. Hello Yoshi, how are you? SPG is not scenic, Clintfield is scenic. I mean, in what I think this is pretty scenic. Look at this. Obviously this bit not really scenic, but I mean still look, you know, in the valley. This shows was it. I have every DLC and will continue to get every DLC, especially Clintfield. Awesome trainer. Yeah, we've done it, LaserJet. It's all good. Oh, awesome trainer. Basically Crazy Dash, yeah. Can you open the windows? Already open. Yeah, so today's journey will be around an hour and 45 minutes from where we are now. So we've got a fairly long journey ahead of us. This will be the only stream today. Clintfield is actually slower than Mudrush. Clintfield is 30 miles an hour the four-way. On Sandpatch Grade you can get up to 50. I think no, it's up to 60 or something. No, it's 50. Yeah, Sandpatch is 50 quite a bit of the way, and Clintfield's 30. Almost out of the sort of Cumberland yard now, and we can speed up. Yeah. Sure is, Mr. Train. 8484 SD40-2. What's the one we get on Clintfield Road? That's the SD40-2, isn't it? I keep thinking that's just the SD40. I think that's the Dash 2 as well. Hello, Gaming for Life. How are you, mate? Oh, nice, Josh. Fair enough, new mud bus, maybe it does. I suppose it is single tracks that might somehow make it feel a little faster, I don't know. Obviously the Rosa line's only the Rosa line is 22 miles an hour, and that feels quite fast actually on that when you're going up the mountain. Good to see Game for Life. Oh, that's just the SD40, is it? Ah, so we get two variants or two variations of it. Can't wait. Alright, family vlogs. We're finally out of Cumberland sort of yard. It's quite a long way up from there. Sort of weaving our way through the town. Will you be on a Rosa or Clintfield more? Probably about the same, Amilla. Yeah, probably around the same. And they both look like extraordinary routes, so... Can we try and get up to 25 likes? Obviously, thanks to everyone for coming in on this Monday afternoon. Never played Sandpatch Grade. Oh, right. It's a nice route to sort of come on if you've got the time and you want a nice scenic journey. Fairly relaxed. Most amusing. Remember we did the AC 4400 on the Bakerloo once. Yeah, it was interesting. Alright, remember. I'll keep your opinions to yourself, mate, on this route. So I think this is a pretty good route. Up to 25? Oh, 35 actually. A Rose line is better than the other route. Fair enough, LaserJet. I mean, I know some people might not get Clintfield because it's a freight one. Obviously, the Rose is a passenger one. But it's really personal opinion. To get what you want, really. Hello, Will. I'm good. How are you? Bit steady, Shayna. Trying to get that light sort of sorted a bit more. Alright, then with the bus. So a completely different sort of, oh god. Completely different style of routes. the brake on a bit more. It does go up soon, so we don't really need to be braking, but we'll be safe. Awesome wheel. That's good add on the C40. Yeah, it's good semantic. That'd be cool, family vlogs. Now, Cane Creek's going to be an interesting route, because I believe Cane Creek is sort of in the desert, which is going to be quite cool. And someone was saying they do like radioactive cargo, so I'm looking forward to that one. And there's like a massive long sort of western tunnel, which looks really cool as well. He was playing Farm Sim for 3 hours. Oh, blimey. That's true, Crazy Dash. I think they were made in Canada, weren't they? Alright, 12 miles to Heinemann. There's Richard lurking. It was made by EMD, yeah. East Coast Mainline would be cool. Get that out. Right, speed is starting to go up now. You'd love the 66, nice. What would be your dream route in this? Definitely the Brighton main line. That's a must do. That'll be amazing. There's a little beepy thing. No, I'm sure it will get better now. I suppose the best way to that is practice makes perfect, Mr. Train. I mean, the challenge is what makes it fun. Also, it's just easy the whole way. It'll probably get boring this route, but it's a challenge. I got my self-COVID test last week Tuesday and I'm negative. Well, that's good to hear. Well, I think I've got mine tomorrow. Yeah, it'll go away, Richard. Sure it will. Yeah, I'm good with Adams. Hello, John. How are you? I got OMW in the background as I'm watching a stream. Applicated. What do you think of the bus? It looked like an awesome game. It's a shame it's not coming to console, but yeah, it looked awesome. From what I saw. Alright, Mr. Train. Oh, Josh. Yeah, I'll be calling him with the bus. Up to 40 now. Hang on it. Something's not right here. I'm pretty sure it's doing passenger. Maybe I'll get it up. No, we got it on freight. It's giving us passenger speed limits. That's why at Cumberland it was supposed to be 25, but it made us go 35. It's given us passenger limits for some weird reason. Hey, Pivoty's got a new, not John Deere anymore, eh? Very nice, Pivers. Well, how you doing, mate? Hello, Rio, how are you? Hello, Nathan, how are you? Princefield or the Erosa line? They're both amazing routes, it's a hard one. Good to hear, John. Probably above, yeah. I mean, I'm happy going up to the passenger limits, but I probably won't. I think the limit along here is 50 in a minute. Did you see Joshua's comment? Yeah, I saw Joshua's comment. Good to hear, Rio. There's the alerter. Good to Pivers. That picture is of a ride I work on. Oh, awesome, Pivers. I only just about to see it, but yeah, it's good. I thought it was April time, Pivers, we were going back out. I suppose maybe it's a bit earlier. No, that's not that bad, Will. Yeah, probably Crazy Dash. But I'm not complaining if we can go a bit faster, but obviously it's not really realistic. As we are a freight train. Media studies, Kenzie. Now we got the horn bug now. What we do for that, this is, yes, we got the horn bug. So what you want to do is you sort of want to fly back from the train, then render back into it, and then it will then sort out the horn. Got an odd question about the line? Yeah, go on then. Should be far enough. There you go. Yeah, we got the horn back for now. When is it on the road patch out next week? They said mid next week. Fair enough, family vlogs. Alright, Pivers. I suppose getting everything ready for when you can go. Oh, I've never had this problem before, so I don't know what it is with the speed limits. I mean, maybe because I set it into passenger brakes by accident first, it might have then just set it to passenger limits, I don't know. Obviously it's in freight now. Hello Southern Pacific, this is Nicholas Bernard, just letting you know that I changed my name and profile pic. Oh, awesome. Well, how you doing, Southern Pacific? Sounds good, Pivers. That's right, Will. Yeah, you just want to go until you load back in. Why was there loading? Because we were so far away from the front of the train. Needs more detailing. This is one of the most detailed routes in the order bus. It's out tomorrow, Kenzie. Well, let's get that flyby shot I was going to do. Southeastern's the most detailed route. Don't know. Yeah, probably Southern Pacific. One thing I just noticed. There you go. Get them on. Hello, Mick. How are you? East Coast Main Line. Probably East Coast Main Line for that. Isle of Wight's not bad, Crazy Dash. That's right, Shayna. Oh, right, Mr. Train, that's a bit to here. So the speed limit is 50 along here, but for some reason we got passenger speed limits. So it says we can go up to 80. That's what I've seen with Adams. Yeah, if they did do the East Coast Main Line, it would be cool to do, say, Peterborough to London King's Cross, say the class 90. That'd be good, class 91. You know, 91. 91 and maybe the 365. What route do you play the most? I don't really actually play this game much off stream, but I think my one I play the most would probably be either East Coast or Southeastern. Right, the speed is actually 50 for freight, so we got that. I play the Diesel Legends most of the time. Nice, Kenzie. That's right, Pivers, I will do. I'm definitely getting Clinchfield. That's essentially a replacement Sandpatch grade for me. I suppose so. Southern Pacific, yeah. Yeah, looking forward to Clinchfield. All the sort of tunnels, the tight corners, the really steep gradients. It's going to be really good. Hello, Christoph. How are you? I did the 377 in the SWR colour, like the 483. Awesome. Hello, JH. I'm good. How are you? Nice, Rio. Alright, well. Tried a scenario, added a loco run, it fine. Second one, I can't see the first one I added. Make sure it's set to the right time, otherwise it might not have actually even left where you started it. So make sure it's all the same time. I'll check if it's Pippers. I personally think Clinchfield will be better than Sandpatch grade, but I like the vibe of Sandpatch grade as well. Fair enough, Crazy Dash. Alright, David. Same time, so yeah, make sure it's set to say the same time, like midday for example. Don't make the other trains start at, I don't know, ridiculously early in the morning, otherwise it would have gone. .1 miles to Hyman. I want to be a zoomer, that would be cool. Yeah, you should be able to see it, Nathan, mate. Yeah, you should be able to see it. How would I see my livery I made on the East Coastway? It'd just be random, wouldn't it, on obviously AI services. Get out a bit of that. Nicely goes, mate. It's good. How do you think it will work with the original 1938 stock? What, the Bakerloo line? Maybe a separate timetable mode? Something like that. I think I've been watching your streams for a year now. Awesome, well thanks for the ongoing support. How was college today? Yeah, it was good. Warm. Yeah, it was a lovely day out there. It still is a lovely day out there. That's one of the reasons I only really want to do one stream, obviously 2 hours long. So I can go out in the evening if it's still nice and sit in the garden for a bit. Oh, I didn't want a bus. Lift is in place at Joe Road Railway Station. Alright. You want to set it to, well, if it's not your service, it's not freight service. Well, if it's a passenger service, tick it to passenger. Don't tick it to player service. I'm good, KB, and I know he can't hear me, so I'll put a little comment in. There you go. Hello, warning device. The only problem I have with Sandpatch grade is that I can't get up the grade of the SD40-2. Yeah, it's a struggle, especially when you're doing it in the snow. But we've got the bank in common, so we should be all good. That's right, Richard, mate. I'm sure it'll get better. Maybe have some, was it penicillin for, or paracetamol? I think it's paracetamol, isn't it, for headaches? Yeah, maybe that will help out, mate. Yeah, take care, Richard. Hey, big thanks to David. Keep working hard, Joe. You were doing a great job. Well, much appreciated, David. And I know David does do TSW streams himself, or soon to be, and does train spotting. Go and check his channel out. What about the City Skylines stream tonight? I was thinking about it, but probably not tonight. Probably tomorrow. don't know, some specific might work. Hello Gary, I'm good, how are you? I've had Sand Patch Grade since I got into TSW, but I've never tried it. Watching your stream, I think I'll give it a go. Awesome, Gary. And by the way, anyone wondering, the speed limit is not 80 miles an hour. It's 80 miles an hour for passenger trains. For some reason it's given us an 80. Alright Evan, well, not everyone goes on Wikipedia and looks up all these stuff. Yeah, I'm good, Joseph. Bus and train spotting, Joan, come on. Yeah, that's true, yeah, bus spotting as well, David does. What things do you recommend on TSW2 or Xbox One? What routes have you not got, Isaac? When I recommend Southeastern and East Coastway. Saturday, probably not, as we do GT Sport and TSW, but you never know. Fair enough. Well, we've got 2.8 miles. Well, Evan, I passed science, so I've forgot it now. You can handle trains better than I do. Whenever I gun the throttle right where you are, it does nothing. One thing, make sure this is set to lead or dead, or legal dead. I would probably go for, out of Peninsula Corridor and the Tees Valley, I would probably go for Peninsula Corridor, as it's an American passenger route, which I think is, no, we get Long Island as well, 50 miles long as well. Yeah, we can get that at some point, Evan. Oh, okay, B. Nice, David. Let's get a flyby shot. Always in need of one. On the Sand Patch Grade trains, you need your brakes, like Joe said, yeah. I can't get much even with a sander. Also make sure your brakes are cut off to freight, or cut into freight. I'm telling them now. Can we try and get to 40 lights? Oh, David. Hopefully it'll be there soon. I'm coming up on Hindman now. So what train is everyone most looking forward to on Clinchfield? Are you looking forward to the... Oh, we got a C40, I think, there. Are you looking forward to the F7 or the SD40? I think for me probably the F7, as it's completely new. Hello Exploring and Adventures, how are you? Alright, well. I'm not really a big fan of driving the AC4400. I prefer the C40 because it's just easier to operate and get everything sort of working. Because on the AC4400 it's got the sort of little screen you have to do everything on, which is quite confusing. F7, more F7s there. Awesome. Both, lovely. Yeah, it's just up there, KB. This is the SD40-2. Nice, Mr. Adams. I think I've actually watched that video before. It's like a compilation. That's right, Exploring and Adventures, mate. Well, it's all optional. Hello, Crime. Will you stream the Roseline when you buy it, or will it be a video? I'll be streaming it as soon as it comes out, Crime. which will be midnight on Wednesday, basically, or Thursday, Wednesday/Thursday. I like this train. What if the speed comes down to 25? So we want to get that down. So if for some reason it is giving us passenger speed limits, which obviously we're a freight train. No, so it's not a big difference then. Now for the tricky part of the grade, yeah. We had the nice long bit up from Cumberland where it's quite a long stretch to be honest, up from there. And now we're on to this bit. A Rosa is coming out this week. Yes, it is this week. Sure will be exploring and adventures on release. Yeah, we'll do a Miller. So you can see it's 25 for freight, but for some reason it's given us passenger limits, but we're going to stick to the freight limit. So we're heading up into the mountains now. Well, we already were, but proper heading up now. Hello James, how are you? Is this American freight? This is American freight, come on. Yeah, you need to use a keyboard, Isaac. Power, there we go. Do passenger trains run on sandpatch grades? They do in real life. I think it's like one a week or something. Yeah, they do run on it. Just came to leave you the 40th flight. Awesome, Amanda. Well, safe journey home. When I log onto TSW2 and click on a route, it says I must do a route so the camera settings can switch to classic. Oh, that's probably for the preserved routes and scenarios. Oh, there's a crazy dash. That's the one that goes to Chicago, doesn't it? Chicago to Washington? Or was it New York? No, I think, no, it is. Yeah, it's Chicago to New York, I think. Yeah, see you in a bit, Amanda. Speed and power, yeah. Not Amanda Silver. Yeah, it could do, I don't know. But the thing is, when I record it, then records me as well. So it'll just be me talking in the corner. What settings I should turn on Xbox? What settings specifically, Isaac? See my last two comments, but it was going quite quick. Let me have a look. Ah yes, that's the was that Railfan TV? I see. Lovely. Atlantic Centre, yeah. Ah, Southern Pacific. That might also be the auto-load journeys wheel, possibly. You can see we're probably coming up now. Can't go to DC. Isn't there two services? There's two services to Chicago. There's the one that goes sort of more north, and then there's one that goes more south. Can't remember what the other one's called. Yeah, you get the Capital Limited, then there's another one. Can't remember what the other one's called though. Fair enough, KB. Yeah, cheers David, mate. Nice, Miss Adams. It does, Rob, yeah. How you doing, Rob? It's not butter. So no, it's the Lakeshore Limited, isn't it? Lakeshore Limited? No, that's not the one. Can't remember the other one. Slowly getting up the grade. I remember when your sister came on stream. What stream was that? I don't know. I mean, that was a long time ago. Can't remember now. Don't know. Hello, Anna. What kind of locomotive is this? This is the SD40-2, American freight loco. Yeah, of course I'm Pacific. Good to hear, Rob. Awesome, Rob. Have you got a PlayStation then now, Rob, or an Xbox? Josh has a look up. I don't know. Hey, Chris, how are you? You just wrote a comment. Settings like scenario marker or camera motion swell. You want camera head sway on. Keep that on. That's good. And settings like scenario marker. I'll probably turn that off. I'll turn off then. Yeah, so you want head sway on and objective marker sort of off. It's Joe, Anna. It's Joe. Well, it's no, not Joe, Anna. It's Joe, Anna. Should I do what the game tells me to do? You want to turn off auto load journeys. Well, yeah, turn off auto load journeys in the menu. But it's in red and white. I don't know, is that on Train Simulator? Oh, I have the model. Ah, I see. Yeah, no, I saw that, Josh, mate. Awesome, Rob. Good to hear, Chris. I'm good. What is the scenario marker? The scenario marker is like the little marker, and it sort of has the book on it. It's basically the scenario launch thing. So you can walk around and launch a scenario from inside the game. So it just turns that off. Nice, Crazy Dash. So this bit here is quite a cool bit because we can actually see the back of the train if we go over here. If we wait, say over here, we'll see the back of the train coming around. Just about. Here it comes now. Look at this, this is scenic. Yeah, see you, Evan. Thanks for coming in, mate. When will I stream with the ACS 64? Or when will I stream? I'm not too sure when we do North East Corridor. Look at this coming around. But the cool thing about Clinchfield Railroad is, what happens if you turn on camera motion sway? The camera motion sway is sort of where your head sort of goes like that inside the cab to make it realistic. Couldn't do that again. Yeah, but the cool thing about the Clinchfield Railroad is it's more of a network than a route. Obviously, you've got the Greenbrier branch, you've got the McClure, I think it's the McClure Spur. You've got the Greenbrier, McClure. I can remember the other one earlier. I can't remember it now. There's two more. So it's more of a network. I think there's a Moss branch. Let's see. So should I have the camera motion sway on or off? Probably have it on, Isaac. Makes it more realistic. Awesome, Anna. Let's get this up. If I had to guess, Clinchfield will be released a week or two after Rosa. Yeah, I'll probably say 2 weeks-ish. That will be realistic. Yeah, no need for that, Anna. Let's remove that. Oh, we've got 9.1 miles to Mance, but it will actually be longer than 9.1 miles. Does that say if we went literally straight to it? Obviously we're going wiggly round the place, so it'll be about 10, 11. I'm not going to say that because I don't know what it means. Fremont branch, Norris Spur and McClure Spur. Oh, I see. Yes, it's more of a network. Fair enough, Chris. Well, I'll give Anna a chance because she's been in a few times before and been alright, so... Fair enough, Mr. Train. Looks like that'll be everyone's route, is it? Just went for a tree. No, that's the name, is it? Nice, Josh. Well, I'm looking forward to Clinchfield. Also, we'll go up all the different branch lines. And I think it's around, was it 57 miles worth of track? It's a fair bit. Oh, I'm definitely showing that. It's almost 60 degrees Fahrenheit out where I'm at. It's a nice and we have physical therapy session today on Wednesday. Alright, hope it goes well. Get on, Josh. Does your mum like you have YouTube? I suppose so, doesn't really care about it much, so... Yeah, but I don't think Clinchfield Railroad will be far off, and then after Clinchfield I suppose it'll probably be the Hamburg to Lübeck after that. No problem, Southern Pacific, mate. I suppose so, Shayna. Also, Mr. Adams. Not really, Mr. Train. Hey, Brian, the channel mascot, he's here. How you doing, Brian, mate? Look at this coming up here. We're getting proper high up now. There's no tachometer in this, Anna, as this is a train. And I don't think they don't have tachometers. I mean, you get the radio here, but I mean, it's not a tacho. I mean, the thing is, only obviously American viewers. Have you ever been in an SD40-2 in real, or just an SD40? Have you been in one in real life? Maybe at a museum or something, or even on the proper track? Have you been in one of these, or even seen one? Awesome, Southern Pacific. It was a good trailer. Fair enough, Chris. Yeah, that's true, middle bus. Are you going to make a new intro sometime? At some point, Zoe Chips. Yeah, at some point. It's just hard to think of what to do for an intro. Yeah, don't know. At some point. What is the American freight train that carries just fuel? Well, I mean, we're carrying fuel as well. I mean, I suppose any can really carry just fuel. Oh, blimey, Miller. No, Anna. What's that doing there? Oh, that must have been the helper service as well. And this one will have helped another service up the grade. But I think we're going to be doing that, actually. Yeah, we'll be doing that as well. Obviously, yeah, we've got some helpers on the back as well. So once we get up to Sand Patch, we'll be uncoupling them, and they'll be off the back. Awesome, Rob. Still sent it around 25. We're getting there. Hello, Neil. How are you, mate? Hope you're all well. LNER, the second train here has arrived. How you doing, LNER, mate? And hello, Greasy. How are you? Yeah, so once we get up to Mance, we're almost at the top of the summit. That'll be once we get to Sand Patch. Good to hear, Neil. And also, one other good thing about the Clinchfield Railroad is, because there were so many tunnels, they weren't able to basically get flyby shots. So what they've done is basically when the train goes into a tunnel now, it doesn't kick you back in the cab, which I think is good. Good to Greasy, I'm good. Good to LNR. Well, that's Thameslink LNR, mate. I mean, some southern trains have ironing boards, like the 377-6 and 7s, but the others are really comfy. Yeah, see Anna. Awesome, Rob. What is your video and stream for tomorrow? Well, the video will be TST. I'll probably be doing that every couple of weeks. And then the stream tomorrow will hopefully be City Skylines and TSW. And then on Wednesday we're just going to have 1 2-hour long stream. So I've got somewhere to go in the evening. Yeah, so on Wednesday it'll be just 1 2-hour long live stream on TSW. Great, we just choose routes. There's a safety system on the ASL called the ZSI. We have to learn. I think the ZSI, that's basically when you're just coming up to a yellow light, you just have to acknowledge it. So I think that one's fairly simple. I don't think there was much to it. Look at this. It's lovely. Alright then, yeah. Awesome southern, that sounds good. Road is ready to open. Alright, Mr. Train. When are you doing the update to On the Road? That'll be when it releases. We'll do that. No, we'll kick you back into the cab. It does, Amela. Alright, Rob. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the F7. The horn on that sounds good. A big, big loud horn. The West Somerset Railway is a great heritage rail, yeah, seems like it. Hopefully they fix some things yet. When can I start driving trains in real life? In basically 2 years' time. Yeah, 2 years' time. Not really, Amela. Just being silly. So I reckon we're almost halfway through our journey today. It's around 2 hours today's journey. No, I don't think so, Amela. Well, it doesn't seem like it. He's mad at her. Lovely. Almost there. We've got 6.1 miles to Manchester now, so that's where the post office is, and the horseshoe curve, or the horseshoe, which is obviously here. So we've got a fair way. We're getting there. How much is the Diesel Legends pack? That's £14.99 now. Obviously you get the Class 101, the Class 08 and the BR Blue 52. Obviously 259 services on the Great Western and 5 scenarios. But obviously you do need to own the Great Western Express to get the Diesel Legends pack. No problem now. I'm watching the Clinchfield preview video on my tablet right now. I'm a bit confused by the manual transitional lever. Yeah, it does seem a bit sort of confusing. But I believe you do put it into... I believe there's an... Oh, we've got another service here. That's the one I wanted to do. I wanted to do a container one because we never do it. But I'll never do it. Hello, Worthing. Yeah, I believe when you want dynamic brakes, you sort of set it into it. When you want power, you set it into like parallel or something. Yeah, it does seem pretty confusing. But we'll get used to it. Sing along coming on. Oh god. I'm good, Worthing. Look how hard that is. Look at that. Fair enough, Southern. That wasn't the longest of consists. Hello Pete, how are you? Hello Oliver, how are you? Come and try and get up to 60 likes, that'd be lovely. And obviously if you do want to see more daily TSW, do subscribe, that will just help out. Good to Oliver. How you doing, Pete? On the C40, the generator field takes a while to reappear. Oh, appear on screen. Oh. Good to hear, Pete. Nice, Mr. Train. What are your thoughts on Sandpatch Grade? I've never really played the route. It's a lovely route, obviously if you've got the time to do it. Obviously it takes a couple of hours, definitely is worth getting on it. Nice scenic journey, nice slow paced one. I mean, there's not really much to do, so if you just want a nice chilled out journey, come on Sandpatch, and obviously if you've got the time. Hey Lee, how are you? Thoughts on, I thought Clinchfield looked decent on the stream. It did, Lee, looked really good. Alright Pete, that's a bit unfortunate. Well, welcome here now, mate. 5 miles to Mance. Fair enough, Southern Pacific. Yeah, I suppose so, Crazy Dash. Yeah, going downhill, it's yeah, a bit of a challenge. Yeah, it's pretty scenic, isn't it, coming around here? Here it comes. There we go. Slowly but steadily getting there. We'll stick it into 3 actually. So we're sort of on the kind of straight now up to Mance, which you can see, so it's almost a straight line up there. Once you get the horseshoe up there. Now once we get up to here, we will actually be stopping. Not stopping the stream, we'll be stopping the train now. We'll be getting rid of the helpers which are behind us. We've got 2 AC 4400s. And then we'll be making our way down the grade to Rockwood, which is just there. Which is actually quite quick going that way. Good today, Miss Adams, good. From there. Hello Ennis, how are you? I'm getting there. 4.6 miles an hour. Post that. Obviously, for some reason we are getting passenger train speed limits. So we're a freight train. So if I remember correctly, it is 25 along here, not 50. Bit of speed than us again. Still making our way uphill. Not really a matter. No, I like them all. We got up here, we've got a cab light here. Why can't we get it off? Oh, there we go. Oh, get it off. Wait, go off. Yeah. Did you know you can make trains in this game? You can either make a GP38-2, an SD40-2, and AC4400. You mean in the livery designer, NS, mate? You can like design them and change them up. .9 miles an hour. It probably actually is 3.9 miles an hour. It's mostly a straight line from here. Hello Max, how are you? That made a real difference. No, it doesn't make a big difference, does it? Oh. Do the horn. There you go. No, you won't sell your chips. Fair enough, Will. Sounds good. Well, it's been a fairly nice day today out there. It's been fairly warm. Yeah, 13 degrees out there. It was probably 14, 15 earlier. Lovely day. Yeah, it was up to 15 today. And tomorrow it's supposed to be a bit cooler. Not bad though. Do I need to have Steam for mods to work? Yes. Awesome Southern Pacific. I don't know. I don't know, Joseph. No idea. No clue. Let's get that up. Welcome back, Mr. Train. I'm still in pain on myself. That's not good to hear, Mr. Adams, mate. I'm sure it will go away though. Hello 50p boy, how are you? 2.9 miles now. We're slowly bringing the miles down. Slowly but steadily. Good to see a 50p boy. I'm playing CSW2, nice NS. He's a bit slow. If you watch his videos, you'll see I'm uncharged. What happened last night, Mr. Adams? I remember you on the Bakerloo line and it sort of just cut out halfway. What happened there? Bell. So it still is 25 along here, I believe. We've got 2.3 miles now, so not far. We took 35p points, so thanks for 4 coming in. Now we've one like off get to 60. Can we get to 60? Can it be GWE on the HST? What is it tomorrow? I think it'll be a German route tomorrow. And then on Wednesday it will be a, well, viewers choose routes. Not too sure, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Adams. Should I do the Bakerloo line or East Coast Way? I do a bit of East Coast Way, yeah. Whizzing through the Sussex countryside. There's the warning system. So we're coming up to the horseshoe now, so you can sit up here. Almost there. And we'll actually be stopping, not stopping the train, we'll be stopping the train just here at Sandpatch. And we'll have to get rid of the helpers at the back. Do you love the 465? The 465 is very good. No problem, Miss Adams. We're getting there. Obviously, if you do want to see more daily TSW live streams, do subscribe. We have been doing them every day since basically June. I wish America would handle COVID better. We have some really not bright people. That's slowly getting better though, isn't it? Are you looking forward to the new Swiss DLC coming out very soon? I sure am, Neil. We will actually be getting the Rose line and streaming it throughout the day on Thursday. I'm streaming it at midnight and then again in the evening. So they say the 313 is coming to TSW, but the 465 came before. Yeah, it did. Handled the pandemic well. I'm actually it's not much to look at. I'm just sorting tomorrow's TST out. Just getting through the clips already. May as well. Going on the blue belt after, going to the blue belt after COVID, awesome working. It's a lovely route, the blue belt. Been on it quite a few times. .1 miles. What is tomorrow's Transporting Tuesday? Well, that's Transporting Tuesday tomorrow. That's what it is. We've got 1 mile to Mance. What's the Blue Belt? It's the Blue Belt Railway in Mellor. It's a heritage railway. Fairly close to where I am, actually. They run steam services from Sheffield Park to East Grinstead. It's a lovely day out. I do recommend it. See where the USB stick is. I'll find it. Well, I'm coming up to Mance now. It's not far off. I'm on Sandpatch Grade Day, cargo container transport, Chambersburg to Chicago, awesome. Hello Adam, what's the red flashing light for? That's the alert over the warning system. Hello Tyler, how much of the stream have I missed? Well, we're about halfway, we're just over halfway now. We've still got a fair way to go. Right, I better let out the cat, it's scratching against the door. Let me quickly let out the cat. Cats can be quite annoying when it comes to scratching, just get out and yeah. Stay around, there you go, get. Right, there we go, let's come back. So we're about to go onto the horseshoe. I had just had 2 465 go past, awesome. So you're seeing a bit more 465s now, aren't you? Slowly. Still 31 people. We're coming up to Mance. We've got another service here. Is that not? What's that one? No, let the cat out of the bag. Must be a secret. Nice Worthing. Right, this is the Mance post office we're coming up to. Getting there. Yeah, the horn's good, isn't it? I don't know. Getting there. Can you do a flyby of the horn? We can do. And we'll do it just outside the post office as well. Look at that, lovely. We're pretty high up now. Look, you can see the back of the train over there. Look at that. All the way back there, that's the back. see the other train over there going on. Yeah, you can just about see the back of the train. Just about. Awesome, I don't know. Not sure, Miss Adam. At some point, I'm sure we can. Yeah, I'm just trying to find where I put my USB stick, because I quite need that quite rapidly. Yeah, that's cool, isn't it, Pete? To be honest, they should change the horn for the SD40 and GP38. They're not accurate to real life. Fair enough, crazy dash. Oh, blimey, that makes it quite tough as well, obviously, with the wheel slip. Probably not, no, but I've got a few bits to do. Yeah, that'll be cool, Josh. I suppose realistically they don't run on there anymore, but I suppose if it is set a few years ago they could. Oh, blimey, Southern Pacific. That's quite early. Yeah, American trains are pretty long ones. I think the longest trains in the world though are actually the Australian ones. Those ones are mad long, obviously going across the desert. I suppose they can have long trains in Australia because, yeah, it's just flat across the desert. Yeah, turbo style would be cool. Up to 200 cars. Will you buy Clint Shield? We sure will be, Alex, and we will be streaming Clint Shield on release. And how you doing, Alex? And we'll probably just do one run as it'll be late from Dan to Elkhorn. Road range, yeah. Yeah, that'll be good, Tyler. Almost there. Almost at the top of the gradient now. Yeah, that'll be cool, Josh. What'd that be? That'll be cross-country turbo styles, wouldn't it? Or 185s. I don't know if they count as turbo styles. Yeah, I suppose so, Mr. Train. Alright, crazy dash. Fair enough, I suppose. I see some Pacific. That's still a fair bit, 50 cars. It's about 25. Oh, blimey, Tyler. That's the cool thing about Clinchfield, obviously the single line. So you have to wait for the other trains to come. You get the really narrow tunnels, the narrow bridges. It looks awesome. That's one of the reasons I think I probably like it more than Sandpatch, because you get all the little single bits. Right, Sandpatch tunnel. It did in real life, Crazy Dash, yeah it did, but it was mostly the 170 which ran between Brighton and Ashford, but the 171 now operates between Eastbourne and Ashford. I think the 170's got sent up to Scotland, I'm pretty certain. Alright, whatever. Was of the odd lighting glitch in the tunnel? Not too sure, Tyler. I think yeah, it's just a glitch. Almost out the tunnel though. Yes, Ashford International Umbrella. Yes, we'll be stopping in a second to allow the back units off. Set that speed for now. And from here it's actually not too far down to Rookwood. Rookwood is just there, which does look like a fair journey, but it's 35 miles an hour down here, so it's a bit quicker getting this section done. And we're out at the summit, so we should be going downhill now, which we are. And can we try and get up to 65 likes? That would be lovely. There's the summit board there. Lovely. Oh, that's not good to see Southern Pacific, mate. Hopefully he comes back. Yesterday it kept buffering. Ah. Probably internet then. Right, so we stop in here, we'll let the back units off and then we'll make our way down the gradient to Rookwood. Almost there. Awesome, well. That brake's not doing anything. We get a dynamic brake on. Well, I'm not sure. I think you have to switch it to that, don't you? I don't know where the switcher is. I'm pretty sure you have to switch it into dynamic brakes. Well, we have to get that one off to get them working. Not sure how the dynamic one works in this one. Is it going? I think it's doing something. Yeah, it is doing something. Oh, nice. That's good then. Southern Pacific. Oh, that's not really doing much, is it? Not a lot. Let me get that off. Takes a few seconds to kick in. I'll put it on again now. Oh, right, Josh. Don't know. I'll leave it off for now. Alright, crazy dash. Hopefully I can get that sorted. So clincher, it'll probably work. Wait 10 seconds before engaging the dynamics. We can give that a go. And we're almost stopped now. We'll give it a go. Don't know. It does look like it does do something, but then it sort of just gives up. It does give us a little sort of budge down. Do it again, look. It's slowing us down, I think, a little. No, we'll use this one for now. Hopefully we can stop. They'll be alright. No, blimey, semantic. Right, let's fly to the back. Here we are. Let's uncouple the back ones. And we can make our way down to Rockwood. Start releasing the brakes and we should start rolling away. Right, 5 miles to Salisbury. And let's get going. You ask about Crenshaw by the looks of things. I think so. They do well, we had the helpers behind us. Oh, the Erosa line, new article. Well, not an article, but yeah, not far enough. That's what comes out. And obviously, I will be streaming the Erosa line when it does come out, obviously on Thursday. Way down, steady up with respect. Just trying to locate where I put my USB stick. I always put things in places where I think I can find them and then end up losing them, although I think it could be that's not up there. It fell down. So I always lose these things somehow. It'll be somewhere. Couldn't have got far. That's 35 along here. That's a bit quicker down to Rockwood. You can see 35 on there for us. Yeah, hello Ruben, how are you? Didn't see your hello message, mate. How you doing? Yeah, no, but they did a little announcement then. So it's 3 days away. We've got a -1 in 65, so every 65 metres we're going along, we're going down by 1 metre, which is fairly steep. Bring that down. The only thing I can think of to keep the dynamic brakes in set for a few seconds before applying them. Let's give that a go. Put them in there, and we'll wait. How do I make the weather so that there is no leaves on the trees? I don't think you can do that properly. But probably set it to winter clean and just get rid of the snow. Right, now we'll try. Let's try. Does look like it like tries to do something, but then it just doesn't do it in the end. Nah, I don't know. Unless there's some other sort of switcher, like I think on the SD40, the first one, that they had like a little lever here, you have to switch it. It's like 1 or 2 or something like that. Or something like that. Oh, blimey, Ruben. We've got a few idiots in them. Bring it down to 35. Oh, speeding a tad. Oh, the dynamic brakes cut in. That's a good point, Tyler. I don't know if you have to cut them in, do you? And we've done these, well, this is for the automatic brake, but we've cut that one and, yeah, cut that one. Don't know if we have to do any of these, though. Don't know. Good little sort of town here. Quite cool living in this house, wouldn't it? Looking out the window here, seeing this go by. Alright, Tyler. Welcome back, Mr. Train. Cool. So we don't have any units on the back now, as we're basically rolling down the hill. If you live in that house and you go flying by and beat the horn, you'll give them a heart attack. Probably. I was thinking it probably would be a bit loud, but I mean, if you like trains, probably a good place to go. As I think soon enough on our left we'll have the branch what goes off to the mine. I think we actually did that on the last sand patch grade we did. We actually went down to the mine. That's coming up from down there now. You can see it. It is very shaky. Is it breaking down? Hopefully not. That wouldn't be too good, would it? Get down a tad. Hello user, how are you? That's coming down. Two miles now. It's slightly faster down this side. I think that's the line joining up there. There it is. But it isn't too far to Rockwood from here. I think it's around probably 5-6 miles. No, probably a bit more than that. Maybe 10. We'll go with 10. And I think round here we've got the old railroad bridge, which we'll see going over. There it is. And that is actually now a cycleway, that is, so you can cycle over that bridge in reality. Obviously, actually, yeah, it used to be a railroad bridge to a mine, I believe. It's quite cool. Still got 29 people in, so thanks all for coming in. So do leave a like if you are enjoying the stream. Sounds good, breathing, mate. Irving. Nice, Miss Adams. Yeah, Tyler, that's good. It's cool. Oh, not right at the back. There it is again. Look at that, you can see the, you can see it all the way over there. Awesome. I wonder if we can actually get up to it. No, we can't. Yeah, it's cool though, isn't it? .2 miles to Salisbury. And obviously Clinchfield Road is actually going to be releasing soon to Train World, so do go and check out our merch store. We've actually got an F7 mug and also an F7 shirt available in there. Obviously the F7 shirt being limited edition. Looks really fresh. So I'll find a link for that in the description. Lovely. Almost there now. Yeah, we still got 26 people in. I like taking Sandbox Grade nice and slow, it's more fun and you get to see more of the scenery. That's true, I don't know. Yeah, it's lovely though, isn't it? Well, that's just Salisbury we're coming up to. And we're following the valley through to Rockwood. The back of the train. Like that. So I believe the speed limits have actually gone back to how they should be now. I think it is 40 in a second for freight as well. 63 lights, awesome. City Blues. Well, how far is it to Rockwood from here? 'Cause it's not that far, it's just here where we're going to be stopping and ending. Just there. It's been about an hour and 40 minutes so far. We've got 7 miles basically to Rockwood. That should go fairly quick. As we can speed up in a second. What's the speed for us? The speed for us is 35. I think it does actually go up as well. That's basically the main part of the route done. Now we're sort of just making our way through to Rockwood. Almost there. It's been a long journey. But almost at journey's end. Yeah, so what is everyone's sort of favourite location on the Sandpouch Grade, if you know the locations on the Sandpouch Grade? Obviously you've got Cumberland, you've got Hindman, you've got Mance. you've got Sand Patch, obviously you've got Salisbury and then Rockwood. What's your favourite sort of location? I think my favourite place would probably be probably Heinemann. Sort of at the top where it's just about to go into the mountains properly. Honestly don't know. Yeah, it's gonna hit Crazy Dash. That's going through the valley. What's this here? It's almost like there used to be a bridge there. There must have been some sort of track going that way before. Don't know, look out there. There's definitely something there that goes down there. Some sort of a bridge there. I wonder what that's all about there. Don't know. Oh, very nice, yeah. Fair enough, Crazy Dash. Look at this down here. Just down the river. Look at that, that's scenic down there. Fair enough, I don't know. And I think somewhere along here, get the diggers up on the hill, sort of digging away. You can see all the way to the back of the train, I'm pretty certain, just about. You can see it obviously wiggling round. .1 miles. One of the bridges on this route used to belong to the now gone Western Maryland Railroad. Oh, awesome. That might have been the big one then, obviously to one of the coal mines. It's obviously shut now. Really spelling today. Don't use it in the game. Yeah, we'll do Crazy Dash once we've got the red light as well, so I want to be extra careful. Fair enough, Crazy Dash. The thing is with this route, you don't really get much XP for it. Obviously, in terms of levelling up, it's not really the best route to do it. As obviously, there's not really many objectives. Obviously, on the Bakerloo line, it takes 50 minutes and you can get, I think, 22,000 points. This has taken almost 2 hours and we've got 7,000. So you don't get too many points for this. I think they're the diggers up on the hill there. Look at that, all the way up there doing their digging. Damn it, heck. Some sort of quarry site up there. I don't know what they're doing up there. So that's whatever they were doing, they're probably done with it now, as this is set quite a few years back. Where are the wipers? They're up here. Yeah, just here. Also on that side as well. How can you make train announcements on TSW2? I saw Megsum do it on South Eastern High Speed. That was probably a interpretation of it. But no, you can't really make train announcements. Well, you can do it yourself, I suppose, just like, go into Rochester or something. Is it this week or next for the patch for on the road? I think it will be this week, I think. That was in the... Well, the other service here, that's SD40. No, I think that was a GP38 on the front of that. GP30 and C40, I think. Turn that's got power, so it sort of went up. It is crying, it sure is. Hey Daniel, how are you? Yeah, it's just over 50 miles a stroke. Also, Miss Adams. Awesome, Will. If you do get it, do ping me, mate, and I can give you a shout out. Much appreciated. Can you get Train Simulator 2021 and the bus game and PC? If I had enough money for a PC, then yeah, I would get a PC, but they're pretty expensive. Miles, we're getting there. A good one, David. Probably at least 500 odd pounds above to play TS. Still not good to hear, Daniel, mate. I'm sure, what was it? Your phone, I'm sure it will, I'm sure it'll sort itself out, mate. I'll just take it easy. Hello, Sanchita, how are you? Two and a half miles now. You want a PC mostly, David. Laptops aren't the best for running games. Almost there now. Almost. 2.1 miles. Well, PC is good for TS 2021. When it comes to PCs, David, I'm not the best. I suppose just a good one, 500 plus pounds. This is the PS5, Ruben. Hello, Transport 222, how are you? .9. Almost there. And we'll have to be fairly careful when we do stop, as we don't want to be getting a spad now. I didn't, Mr. Train, no. Following the valley through. I'm gonna start slowing down fairly too. I did, yeah, Pete, not good to hear. Nice, Miss Adams. It's bad, is bad, yeah. Oh, nice Southern Pacific. Nice Irvin. Nice up putting the brakes on. 1 mile. Yeah, I will do that, Daniel, actually, just in case, because, you know, just in case. Oh, it doesn't even let you save it, so something went wrong. It actually has been doing that recently on here. Welcome back, Ennis. Hopefully I'm still on the screen. Do say if I'm still on screen, because sometimes it just sort of turns itself off even though it is still on. It's a bit weird. Nice, Ennis. Yeah, so hopefully you can still see the face cam on there. Hello Jeff, how are you? Is this the week that the update for Long Island Railroad and Rapid Transit come in? That's a good question. Possibly, Jeff, but I think usually they would release an update on Tuesday, so we might get an update tomorrow, who knows. Still, that's good. Yeah, well, not great. Yeah, it could be this week, Jeff. Could be. Who is the top chatter, you would say? Well, actually tells me at night, but I think it, I don't know. I reckon it's probably, don't know who would be the top chatter. I'm not really too sure. I think Daniel's probably up there with top chatter. Possibly Worthing. Or some I don't know. Hello Reese, how are you? Almost there. odd yards. Nah, cat. 3 weeks today you can go and get your hair cut. Nice. Maybe crying, who knows. It's nearly over yet, almost at Rockwood now. But I probably do want to put the brakes on a bit. So there's a red light right there. And we don't want to be going through here. Right, hopefully it will let us stop here. Just a little early. She probably won't, will it? We'll go as close as we can. But anyway, that is going to be it, everyone. Obviously, hopefully everyone has enjoyed the stream. Obviously, you will find a link in the description to the Discord server and to the PayPal if you do want to help support the channel. Obviously, the next stream will be tomorrow at 4 PM. And that will be on City Skylines. Hopefully it will let us. No, we're going back, not bloody back. That way. That way, forward. Don't think so, Pete, no. We're slowly moving closer. Slowly but steadily. Yeah, but hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Obviously do subscribe if you do want to see more daily TSW. But yeah, that is... Stop. Put it in immersion. Why are you going? Stop. There. That's going to be it. Thanks all for coming in, and I hopefully will see you in the next one. See you all. Take care.